It's now time for the VP Playback. Let's go.
Okay, let's take a little trip to Johnson City, Tennessee, as the Hilltoppers allow the Elizabethton Cyclones to have a home game as they take on the Dobyns Bennett Indians, and there's Tuffy and there's Stormy. And they got new outfits on today as they see the rest of the cheerleaders. And here come the Cyclones as they walk into Johnny Cash. Getting ready for a big game between the Dobyns Bennett Indians as they bust through their banner all in white. And here come the Elizabethton Cyclones holding up all their flags. And we should have a good one tonight as Dobyns Bennett is trying to revenge from the loss they took from Elizabethton. And there's Coach Witten and the cheerleaders getting a little warm-up cheer before this big game comes. And, of course, the fans. And we're going to take a little moment of silence for the victims of Hurricane Helene.
Thank you.
Excellent job by the Elizabethton High School chorus as we now have to decide who's going to get the ball, and the Cyclones elect to receive first. There's Coach Joey Christian, a former teammate, played ETSU, seeing of his Indians already, and Sykes is QB1, and he pitches it to Tegan Bagley, and he's already tackled for loss there by Smalls, Kyron Smalls, and the band warming up. Sykes looks to go in the air, and he strikes, and he finds number 8, Ronnie Pruitt. And this time, Sykes nowhere to go but down, and he is dumped behind the line of scrimmage by a host of Cyclones. Fans with the cowbells, you know you got to have the cowbells ringing. I heard last year they weren't allowed to ring the cowbells, so you're probably going to hear a lot of that tonight. Anyway, there goes Tegan, and he's busting through, and he's getting the hard yardage for a first down for the Indians. And you can see he's pumped up. Sykes, this time, decides to call his own number, and he's coming right to me directly into the screen as he trips into the end zone for a Indian touchdown, and the Dobyns Bennett Indians strike first, and that's going to put some points on the board as the fans cheer. But first, we got to make sure they can get the extra point. The kick is up, and bling! It just bounces in, and that was a crucial kick there as the Dobyns Bennett Indians take a 7-0 lead early in the first quarter. And you can see Dobyns Bennett kicks off to Justice Wallen, and Wallen has a little bit of room as he cuts right, and he slides over, and he busts in to around the 40-plus yard line to give the Elizabethton Cyclones excellent field position to get started. There's Coach Frankie DeBus. Coach Frankie DeBus. He's a national champion quarterback from Freeman. Also played at Greenland. You saw Coach Witten making sure his Cyclones are ready, and are they? But in and out of the hands of Bryson Rowland. Caught it, but the ground caused the ball to fall loose. Anyway, Sykes rolls out, nowhere to go, but he slips, and he gets the easy sack for Kyron Smalls. I'm sure he's going to be accredited for that sack. As Sykes slips, but deep in their own territory, little play action pass, and Sykes finds a receiver and gets a few yards to get out of the pit. And that's once again number 8. Ronnie Pruitt, and that's going to take it to the end of the first quarter as you see the cheerleaders, Dobyns Bennett cheerleaders, finishing building a tower as we go into the second quarter, and Sykes strikes, and he finds, wide open, number 22, he knows what to do, Peyton Franklin for the touchdown. Wait a minute, little dirty laundry on the ground, and that's going to be called back, but anyway, Sykes says, hey, you know what, we're going to try it again, I'm going to try it with my feet, but nowhere to go. But down is Landry Buckles on it and tackle. That's right. The cowbells are going to be ringing all night, so get ready. Sykes slides over, keeps sliding, looking for a receiver, points to one, and he finds, once again, Pruitt right down the sidelines, and he almost takes it into the end zone as he flips around to the 3-yard line, but It gets pushed back, but Sykes, this time he's coming right at you again, but they gets denied with almost, looks like a little horse collar there, but I don't know if he was called for it. 2:06 left, 4th down, and a few yards to go. So what do? Well, you give it to that big running back, number 7, Tegan Bagley, and he works his way for a first down. Indians, this time Sykes decides to call his own number again, and into the end zone, another touchdown. That's number 2 for Austin Sykes. 1:03 left, 14-0, and you can see the Tomahawk Indian chop there from the cheerleaders. And that's going to do it. Halftime entertainment. Oh, you gotta love the state champion Elizabethton Cyclone band. Sensational job as we enter into the third quarter this time. QB1 finds Zach Wallen for the first time. And this time, Rhett Slagle looks and he strikes again, and he finds once again Zach Wallen. Just a repeat play, and it works. So this time, Rhett rolls left, and he looks, and he decides to keep it. Uses his feet to work forward to get a first down to keep the drive alive for the Cyclones. And this time, Rhett Slagle decides to let the big boy do the work. Jay Bird Wallen as he wallens on down to around the 10-yard line for the Cyclones. And there goes the cowbells, ring-a-ling-a-ling. And here comes Rhett Slagle right at me. But I hold tight as he almost crashed into my camera. And oh! He says, my ribs. I think I broke my ribs, but he's okay. Rhett Slagle this time hands off to Landry Buckles as he busts into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Cyclones are now on the board. And they're looking to come back. And after the kick from Bowers, as he puts the icing on the cake, it makes it 14-7. 7:15 left in the third quarter. What can the Indians do? Well, not much there when you got all those Cyclones getting you for a tackle for loss. Landry Buckles and crew. And the cowbells keep them ringing. But the Indians end up with the ball and striking across the middle. He finds a receiver. That is number 2. That's Dylan Murray. And this time, Tegan Bagley. Nowhere to go but back. Down for a loss. Number 44 gets some. That's Ben Adams in the crew. Anyway, Rhett Slagle strikes, and he finds Zach Wallen. First down. This time, you hand it off to the big man, Jay Bird Wallen. He just busts through 2 people to get another first down. And Slagle, high in the sky, and I'm trying to fall the ball real tight, but it gets right out of my hands, but into the hands of Justin Whitehead once it gets into focus. And that's another touchdown for the Cyclones as they looking to tie the game up after Bowers' extra point, and it is good, and we're all tied up 14-14 as we're just about to enter the fourth quarter, and they kick off to a dangerous returner. That is Xavier Goodwin, and there he goes. He's off for the races, but last-minute tackle, and that's going to give excellent field position as we enter the third quarter. We go into the fourth quarter, and you can see the pink out crew from Dobyns Bennett. They feeling pretty good about this one. But we're all tied up until now as he goes high in the sky and he finds 8th the Great tonight. That's him, Ronnie Pruitt. And the cheerleaders gives them reason to cheer because the Indians have now taken the lead. It's 21-14. And you can see Coach Frankie the Bus and the coaches giving a little dap to the team. But wait a minute, we got Jay Bird Waller. He just busted through that hole like it was nothing. Gets a big-time first down. And there go the cowbells. Ringing. But this ball back over to Sykes. And Dobyns Bennett, the ball, an interception. He goes right to the hands of Tucker Taylor. Tucker is off to the races. He dashes down the sideline, and boom, he gets it. And and then a lot of chaos is going on right after that. And oh my gosh, all the flags just come pouring down out of the sky. And they got to figure it out, but you know what? The band, they feel the momentum pushing to their side. But Coach Whitten, he's got a little discussion to do. He said, hey, now what's up with all that? I mean, you had 100 flags thrown up in there, and you're pushing us way back. We don't need all that. But anyway, little razzle-dazzle from the Cyclones, and Justice Wallen wide open. If he was able to keep his feet, he was going to just walk easily into the end zone. And he knows it, but it is a big-time game. As the cowbells are ringing, 5:56 left, and they're looking to come back to tie this game up. QB1, he strikes, and he finds Wallen for a first down, keeping the drive alive. And this time, Rhett Slager decides to go left, call his own number, and he pushes it for another, it's at 3rd and 4, but I think we've already moved past that. But anyway, Rhett Slager, he gets yards the hard way as QB1, and he takes it around the 2-yard line. So what do you do? Well, you're going to get off to that big running back right there as he dives into the end zone. James Bird Wallen for a touchdown. And there's a good possibility this game could be all tied up after the Bowers kick, and he is perfect for the day. And we're all tied up as Bowers celebrates. That's right, the kickers get pumped up and excited too. 21-21 all tied up with 2:02 left, and that's why you deserve to hear a little go ye Betsy. Play it. All right, 2:02 left. Sykes gives it to his running back as Teagan, as he gets pushed out of bounds, and I believe they call a flag. Oh, that's going to push the ball forward, give them good field position. All they got to do is get just 3 points and possibly get to win the game, but Teagan doing a little work to the right side. They're on the 38-yard line. And Joey Christian's making sure that they called the flag, and they did. And it pushed them even further along as they give it to, and I believe that is Jalen Thomas, and he pushes his way for a first down. Dobyns Bennett, clock ticking, 1:04, 1:03, 1:02 is dripping away, but Sykes, he strikes with a nice slant route by, once again, the great Ronnie Pruitt, touchdown. He gives a little pose for the camera. And Dobyns Bennett Indians, they have shocked the Cyclones here, 28-14 or 28-21, 41 seconds left. You kick it back to Justice Wallen, and hopefully he can get a nice return like he did previously, but not as great a return, but still okay. Few seconds left. Rhett Slager across the middle. Finds his, I believe that was his tight end he finds. 25 seconds left, and Pink Out Crew's feeling pretty good about this one, but hey, anytime you got time on the clock, you still got a chance. And Rhett believes in it. Justin Whitehead, as he takes it out of bounds, 20 seconds left. This time, Rhett rolls right, and he looks down the middle, and he finds, almost a pick. 9 seconds left. What do? You may have 2 plays left. You go across the middle and simply just didn't work. 4 seconds left. 1 more play left. Timeout by Coach Whitten. This is what you call a miracle play that's got to happen in order to at least tie the game up. As you can see, the orange jumpsuit crew from the Cyclones and the Pink Out Crew, they're feeling pretty good. They don't know if they can get this last play up. Anyway, here we go. Rhett Slager, he decides to go right across the middle. They do a little dipsy-do, but it doesn't work. And the ball's down, and it's all over. Dobyns Bennett Indians celebrate big time as they take a win over the Cyclones. Tuffy, Stormy, cheerleaders still doing one last cheer as the fans leave. There you go, 28-21.
Game up to get. Turn it up to get down. Game up to get. Turn it up to get down. Game up to get. Turn it up to get down. Game up to get. Turn it up to get down. You got to get up to get down. So game up and get down.